the Game of Entertainment Network. Hey, it's Texas A&M versus OU. It don't get no better than these two powerhouses. Texas A&M having a bad season, Oklahoma having a good season. Let's see what's going on. Out the chat. Not in the chat. Not looking at that. Focus. Learning from mistakes. Let's get it on. Let's see what the announcers have to say about this game.
This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kick it away to start us off.
Not disturbed. Let's go. Let's get focused, guys. Let's go.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
All right, fellas.
Challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
Yeah, the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Gets open down the middle.
First down? I didn't know how far he ran. Damn.
Man, he had to get rid of that thing. I don't even think he had time to find the laces, but he picks up the first down.
Yeah, that's a great job. You know, 3rd and short, the defense is bringing pressure. He sees the pressure, gets the football out, and gets just enough for the first down.
They'll leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
They'll give it to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fair catch called for and made. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's going to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Right on target this time. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
When the running back gets going and gets a head of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes a man miss. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And the Sooners get the 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try to get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone.
Wow. Good shit, bro. That's on me. I should have just kept running. Good pass.
Really nice job working around route,
throw no
getting
better pass
himself
than that.
open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Walters. It's complete to the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He wants to throw it again. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Coverage team does a good job. Touches it dead. No return on this one. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of the spot.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Red pass, it's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Texas A&M going up tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And on 2nd down for this offense. Right back to the well. Tackled, but he has a first down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though. I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the lone back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
No, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're
That's on me. I had a man wide open, but I couldn't see his button. That's on
The
me.
incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down.
That's on me. You got this shit. You got this shit.
The give to the back.
Got it. We got that shit. Oh, what's the holding, bro? Come on, man. What's that? What's that?
Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. On the move, it's Hardy. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking for a man. It's Walters. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the catch and knocked down.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap him up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pass on the way, it's picked off. How about that, making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining, I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
It's a draw. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Texas A&M going quickly. Back to throw, it's Walters. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Texas A&M.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He's looking to throw it. Fires left. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
That's what players call a 7 route, and that receiver ran it to perfection.
Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. Ohio State is currently ahead of this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by just 1 over Nebraska. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And guys with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Off he goes. Inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, You know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Walters. Zings it complete to the right. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vaughn. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, man? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quarterback will audible. On second down, looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that one's incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Wants to return it. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. Setting up the screen. Oh, he not only blows it up, he picks it off. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown Sooner. They'll try to add
I'll let it. I ain't gonna play in the back. But it was illegal though. He
and
moved 2 men on defense.
It is true, and they're on top by 7. They're
That's the only
lining
reason I
up
threw it
to
over.
kick it
It's
off
okay.
after the pick 6, and that defense will
We'll get him back for that.
feeling it. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Looking to throw, it's Walters. Fires to the big fella. Ball is loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the...
He claimed he did a motion assignment, but he lying. I saw him move that man to the side a couple of feet. Don't lie to me, bro. I'm tired of it. Like legit, bro.
And the returner will be brought down. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Back to throw, it's Walters. It's complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you could tell the QB was going there the whole time, right? Quickly get the football, throw it to the left, get it to your running back in some space, but the defense was ready for it. They were sitting on it, came up and made the play for no gain.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
I've seen enough for him,
Not
man.
the biggest return, but he's...
I've seen enough of that motherfucker, man. Fuck him. Fuck him, man. Bring in a rook. We're going to let him give a chance first, and then we bring in Burden. Man, you know what? Matter of fact, we ain't fucking around, bro. Where's, yeah, we bringing in Burden. Let's go. Let's go.
inside the red zone at the 19.
Our season's over anyway, man.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, the shadow.
Our defense don't hold it down.
Bad things can happen.
Which I know they can.
Get a few
And
first
will.
downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really
Got some room, headed to the goal.
Can we play any worse than this?
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown Sooners. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. About to kick it away after scoring.
We put in a freshman. We'll see what he... Early, man. Don't take it.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position.
Let's try, man. We try.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
Really, bro?
And the heat gets
Nobody blocks on the rollout. It's a planned rollout. What the fuck, bro? My team
the
is
number one job
trash
is to
this year, I
protect
swear.
their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
And he can't make the connection on his first
Well, I
attempt.
tell you, the
Let's
type
see
of
if
game
he
I've been
settles
playing.
down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it.
Picked off.
Well, I tell you, man.
Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up.
No quarterback this year. We got a lot of shit, a lot of receivers, a lot of everything, but no quarterback this year.
Force a turnover, and you
This guy ain't
already
ready,
set your
man.
offense up in scoring position. They are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Middle wide open. Come on, bro.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Reads it, fires complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the stomping has commenced. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think we can get the running game going here and also give him some easy.
Oh, come on, bro.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him and forced the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Unloads to the wideout.
Jesus, man. Shit, man. We got no quarterback this year. We can't hit nothing, dog. God damn.
Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Assignments all off and shit.
Running to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan.
Shit.
The kickoff team out there getting set. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bryant. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his second sack here today.
Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And how about the hat trick? Like adding insult to injury. You got him in passing situation. You know what's coming. All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
Hit as he throws.
Come on, man. Can we catch a break in this bitch?
Football, it's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The give to the lone running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from... They get through and it's blocked. And they got it. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll try the run. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
They go right back to him. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. The give to the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They go to the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
And the Sooners are marching down the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Here's the handoff. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Now they're starting to feel it.
Oh, what a season. Now we're going to make the season over with.
What you want to do when you're on offense.
This cannot be the last season. We can't go out like this.
Keep the ball on the ground. Keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, David, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The give to the single back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Power football with the run. He just refused to go down, kept finding space, and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays.
That boy blocked the field goal. Still couldn't
They'll
get
try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the boom kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense,
he's going to let one fly down the middle.
Are you serious? Like, what's going on? I can't even get that. Like, come on, bro. Like, he.
Together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. This quarterback part of their running game. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Dropping back, it's Burden. Gets it out fast. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He wants a big play here late.
Out of bounds. Man, can't we do something right?
Positive spin on the end.
Come on, fellas.
And the best thing about this,
the
offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And a decent gain there.
Can we get a
defense makes the stop. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Trying to run it in. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases.
Got blown out.
Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kick.
We got blown out by
that's how you like
Rogan.
Forget the close games, forget the
And our offense struggled, as always, the whole season.
Frying pan meet face.
We got playmakers, but
So that's
quarterback, bro.
For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.
Let's take a look at him.
Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.
We didn't do
College
nothing. We gave up 31 points in the third. Like, what was that? Like, what was that, bro? Like, I don't even know. I can't even explain what happened out there. You know what I'm saying? Texas A&M. Walters, I mean, he always do that. He look horrible, but he don't be playing bad. He played way better than Burden. 3 of 11, bro. Ridiculous. 13 to 20, not that bad, but he not moving the ball. He getting 6.8 yards a throw like that. I might as well run all day. Like, man, Walters being a senior, being 87 rated, he just is not. And a field general, he's just not what that is, bro. And he the reason we didn't go far last year, and he definitely the reason why we can't get nothing started this year. Everybody just zero in the run. Don't nobody fear him. And we got 97, 98 speed receivers, but don't nobody fear him. So Hyman and Grimes did their job, did their thing, but only because they playmakers. The quarterback got to make something happen, and he ain't been doing it. Shockey, who was questionable, we almost. Oh, I'm not. No, Shockey got 0.5. He ain't get 2.5. I don't know, man. We the season is over down there. We just playing for try to make it to a bowl game, basically. But we'll see what happens. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for hitting the like button to help support the channel, man. Hit that like button to help the channel grow. And the more people we have in here, the better. You know what I'm saying? That game is what it is, man. But hey, y'all take it easy, man. Live, love, laugh, and learn, man. Hit that subscription button if you ain't subscribed yet, man. Go ahead and be a part of the Game Entertainment Network family so we can entertain you. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, live, love, laugh, and learn. Always. Peace. Man, what the fuck?